Part 1 of my first 3-tier wedding cake for a customer. I have made a 3-tier wedding cake before, but that was for family, so the pressure is definitely on with it being a paying customer. And to add to that pressure, it's a heat wave in the UK right now at the end of April. Great timing. So anyway, we are starting with the bottom tier, which is the 8-inch chocolate cake. I printed off this picture of the wedding cake flavours. I'm going to place that next to the cake so that the guests know the flavours and allergens. Whilst the chocolate sponges were in the oven, I made up a batch of simple syrup. I poured that into 2 separate bottles and made one a vanilla flavour and one a caramel. Then I got the next lot of sponges in the oven, which is the middle tier 6-inch caramel sponges. Whilst they were baking, the chocolate sponges had cooled down, so I trimmed the tops and add the simple syrup. Do you know how difficult it was not to eat these cut-offs? It was very difficult, let me tell you, but I've got a holiday coming up, so I'm staying strong. Anyway, everything was going smoothly up to this point. The caramel sponges came out perfect, but for some reason, I decided to spray the tins for the top tier, which is the 4-inch vanilla. And I don't know what I did wrong, but the sponge stuck to the tins and didn't release properly. So I had to redo them by lining the tins. I've just never got on with cake spray. I don't know what it is. So once all the sponges were baked, cooled, trimmed, simple syruped up, I double wrapped them and then placed them in the freezer. Then I moved on to making the buttercream filling for each cake. I needed around 200 grams for each flavour, so I made the vanilla and caramel together and then just split it in half and added the flavour. But with the chocolate, I did make that separately. There's the vanilla 4-inch that came out perfect the second time. This is going to be a fondant cake, so each tier will be covered in ganache before adding the fondant. I made 2 big batches of this white chocolate ganache and then I cover it with cling film and I'll leave it to set overnight. So that is everything that I've done on day 1. I'm going to try and film the whole week.